Looking to master general contracting, I'm going to be laying out the 5-step blueprint, a clear-cut path to unparalleled success and achievement in your business. You cannot grow a large business just willy-nilly with hiring people and hoping that their experience works for you. You have to have a system in place of doing things, of processes, procedures, of technology. All right, so we're going to go through the 5-step blueprint here. Each one of these steps builds off the previous step, so make sure you stick around to the end and go through all the different steps because they're all critical for getting started and finishing strong. Before we get started though, give this video a big thumbs like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Super appreciate you for doing that. First one here, moving right in quick, is success planning. If you want to be successful, you should probably do a little bit of planning to get there, right? So it's the same thing if you're going on a long trip. Let's say you're in LA and you want to get to New York. That's a great goal. Just like, making $1 million or $5 million in your general contracting business is a great goal. How are you going to get there? Which road are you going to take? What vehicle are you going to use? How long is it going to take? How much money do you need? How much, time should you take off in your calendar? All these different things that you need to figure out. So lay out the future goals that you want for your company. What does your company look like? What kind of people are in it? What are the steps to, build out the different functions of your business, and make implementation goals and milestone goals along the way. So you've got that roadmap of success. That is the first thing that you need to get done. It doesn't take a lot of, thought power as far as just get out a piece of paper, get your goals down and figure out where are you at now, where do you want to go, what are the steps to get there, and that'll get you at least on the right trajectory. Second one here, coming at you quick. So second one is marketing omnipresence. No good company, special general contracting company, is going to go far and be successful without having marketing omnipresence. And what do I mean by that? I mean, you need to be found and seen and be doing all the different types of marketing. You may have relied on word of mouth and referrals to kind of get you to where you are now. Maybe you've done a bit of social media or a bit of email or ads or what have you. You want to be doing a lot of different things to make sure your company is robust, that it is anti-fragile, that if something comes along, economy goes down, or for whatever reason, something happens, that you've always got lots of leads coming in. Maybe, Facebook shuts down tomorrow, or emails turns off, or the internet goes down. You need multiple different ways to reach your target audience, and some of the best ways are evergreen. So these are systems that you can set up that will always be churning out and bringing you new leads no matter what. You don't have to be constantly, posting or constantly doing new marketing stuff. You want to set up systems that are evergreen, things like YouTube videos, blog articles, setting up your social profiles, getting a really great website in place. So it's all these things that you make the investment and they will continue to pay off, bringing you new leads and new, business into your business. Does that make sense? All right, so moving on to point number 3, just dominating as a general contractor. And this is people building. So to be really successful as a business owner, you really need to be building people. And this is something, as I grow, older and become more experienced, it makes so much more sense, and I realize more and more and more. So I've been through all kinds of different businesses. I've had my own general contracting business. I've worked for other general contractors. Now as a consultant and coach, I've also, consulted and really helped build out a lot of different businesses. So I've seen the good, the bad, the ugly, and a real big differentiator for the successful companies are really the way that the owner treats people. So this is both employees and clients. And yes, you may think I always treat people, honestly and fairly and this and that, but you really need to go to your way to be invested in people, really want them to succeed, really be, able to provide them with training, to provide them with, even personal development, to provide them with a future, with good income, with, benefits. Just be fanatic about really investing in people and really trying to serve them. Will differentiate you so much from everybody else and will set you apart from so many other, just average run-of-the-mill general contractors. Making sense? Number 4 here, moving on. Number 4 is system obsessed. So myself, I'm system obsessed. I love systems. Once you understand hey, I've been doing this for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Why don't I just create a system and train someone else to do it? Obviously easier said than done. So there's like a whole science to this. And if you need help with systematizing your business, check out the links in the description below. Reach out to me. Glad to help you with this. But system obsessed is you will never be able to step out of your business, out of the day-to-day, grow your business. You need a foundation of systems. You cannot grow a large business just willy-nilly with like hiring people and hoping that their experience works for you. You have to have a system in place of doing things, of processes, procedures, of technology, of all these different things, of the way that you do business, and document it so that you can delegate that and so you can improve upon it. If you've just got a system in your head, yeah, you learn things here and there, but it's not tangible. So you can't really improve it. You can't, the speed of innovation in your business is going to be slowed, and your progress is going to be slowed if you don't have great systems in place that you can delegate to other team members. And so that when you go from 10 people to 20 people to 30 people, or 1 million to 2 million to 10 million in revenue, the wheels don't fall off your company. I've had this happen to me where we grew exponentially, and it was wonderful. We had tons of new revenue coming in, although it wasn't wonderful because I was not very profitable, and we lost a bunch of money, and there was a bunch of headaches of like growth because I didn't have great systems in place at the time. So I was trying to bootstrap a bunch of stuff together and pretty much just working myself crazy because of all the business that we're bringing in. So trust me on this. Get your systems in place before you start to scale and expand. The fifth one I'm going to mention here, this is like the icing on top of the cake that is going to just make everything so sweet when you actually get to that point of becoming the amazing general contractor that I know you're capable of. And that is sustainable growth and succession planning. So like I said before, it's great to grow really fast, but grow sustainably, because especially young guys, myself included, you're all rah, want to grow a big company, want to be a millionaire, all this stuff. Yes, that's great. You'll get there. Although if you're pushing too hard and you're taking too many risks and chances too fast without like really getting the bases down properly and growing in a sustainable way, you're going to be slowing your progress because you're going to hit roadblocks, and you could possibly lose your business because you're pushing too hard, or you're going to piss a whole bunch of people off because you've been pushing for growth and you essentially grow a business that you can't support. So sustainable growth. And then succession planning is what's going to happen when you don't want to work anymore. What's going to happen when you want to hire a general manager so that you are, far removed from the business? What's going to happen when you want, your son or your daughter to take over the business, or you want to sell the business? So that type of planning is essential, because that is going to set in place like a mindset and a mind frame of, how do I build this business to be self-managing? How do I create this system so that if I did it 1,000 times, I'd be happy with how it's done? How do I build a profitable business, not one where I'm just taking all the money out and, buying a nice house, a nice boat and this and that, but actually make profitable business that an investor will come along and be like, yes, I want to buy your business because it runs so amazing. So does that make sense? If you want help with this, there are links in the description below for a free course of how to build a self-managing business. Great content. Go check it out. Get signed up for the course. As always, we've got new videos coming out weekly. Go check them out. I'll see you on the next one.